Hello fellow builder and welcome back. Today we've got another Mould King minicar. At first glance, this Aston Martin looks absolutely stunning. But how well did Mould King pull it off? With a solid number of pieces for a speed champion size build, there's plenty to keep you busy. Stick around, we're about to see exactly how this set measures up. Before we dive into the details, let's quickly check out the other models released alongside the Aston Martin. First up is the 27048 Mustang, a true muscle car with a high-performance vibe, built from 387 pieces. Then there's the 27049 Charger, pure power on wheels, coming in at 346 pieces. And finally the 27051 Challenger, a crowd favorite for good reason, packing a solid 412 pieces. This set has been reviewed and I'll leave the links in the description. If any of these sets catch your eye, I'll drop all their links in the description so you can check them out. Alright, the moment you've been waiting for. Let's take an in-depth look at the Aston Martin. In July 1963, Aston Martin rolled out the DB5. They didn't know at the time they had just introduced a legend. Making its grand public debut later that year at the Earl's Court Motor Show in London, the DB5 instantly became the poster child for 1960s British sophistication. Sleek, confident, and oozing class, it perfectly captured the era's blend of luxury and performance. Back then, this beauty would have set you back about $11,000, a serious sum in 1963. Adjusted for today's money, you'd be looking at over $250,000. And that's before any Bond fame is factored in. Find one of the real 007 cars today, and you're easily talking north of $1 million at auction. Under the bonnet sat a masterpiece, a 4.0-liter inline-six engine. With twin overhead camshafts pushing out 282 horsepower, it packed a serious punch. And if you wanted a little extra spice, the Vantage version cranked things up to 325 horsepower. Thanks to upgraded carburetors and fine-tuned performance tweaks. All that power translated to some thrilling numbers. 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 7.1 seconds, and a top speed of 145 miles per hour, which in the early 60s put the DB5 in elite company among the world's fastest cars. Drivers had a choice of transmissions, the engaging 5-speed manual or a 3-speed automatic for those who preferred their grand touring a bit more relaxed. Either way, the DB5 was a car made for the open road, not the racetrack. And yes, it was completely street legal, though sadly the famous Bond gadgets never made it into the production models. Weighing in at around 3,300 pounds, the DB5 wasn't featherlight, but its aluminum engine and perfectly balanced chassis gave it that smooth, planted feel Aston Martins are known for. Aerodynamics weren't yet the buzzword they are today, but it's more about stability and grace than downforce and grip. Between 1963 and 1965, only 1,059 DB5s were ever built, 899 coupes, 123 convertibles, and a mere 12 shooting brakes, custom estate versions. That rarity alone makes it one of the most collectible Aston Martins ever produced. For stopping power, Aston equipped the DB5 with Girling servo-assisted disc brakes on all 4 wheels, a big leap forward compared to the drum brakes still common in other GTs of the time. It was part of what made the DB5 feel so modern and refined. Of course, what truly immortalized the DB5 was its starring role in the James Bond movies. Outfitted with revolving plates, hidden machine guns, and that famous ejector seat, it became James Bond's ultimate gadget on wheels, and one of the most famous movie car of all time. Even today, the DB5's DNA lives on. Its graceful proportions and timeless design continue to inspire modern Astons like the DB9 and DB12. If you know any other cool facts about the Aston Martin, feel free to drop them in the comments. Before we get into the review, if you're enjoying this video and want to support the channel, please take a moment to hit the like button. It really helps the algorithm get this video to other passionate builders. Now let's see how the dimensions stack up against a Lego Speed Champion and a Rio brick set. Now the big question, does Lego Rick fit inside the Aston Martin? Yes, including his hat. Now let's talk presentation. Once again, Mould King really delivers with their mini car series. The box design looks sharp, packed with bold visuals that instantly grab your attention. Inside you get a compact instruction booklet printed on nice high-quality paper, clear, detailed, and easy to follow. It's small enough to fit neatly in the box without wasting space, which I always appreciate. And of course they've included their signature display case, a fan favorite. It's the perfect finishing touch, letting you show off your build right out of the box. What about the design? Did Mould King capture the spirit of the Aston Martin? They did a pretty nice job. The Aston Martin is one of the most iconic rides out there, and Mould King managed to give it the sleek, refined look it deserves. The overall construction feels solid and well thought out. There are a few stickers. However, I felt the side stickers were a bit much. I don't think James Bond would want a huge advertisement on the side of his expensive car. In terms of difficulty, I'd rate this one a 3 out of 10. An easy, relaxing build you can wrap up in about 2 hours. Perfect for a chill evening or a quick weekend project. Now let's talk value. This set typically sells for around $20, which breaks down to about 5.7 cents per piece. Pretty solid for a 348-piece set. Definitely a good bang for your buck. I'll drop the link in the description if you want to take a closer look. Let's talk about the pieces. As usual, Mould King nailed it when it comes to quality. The bricks snap together tightly, feel sturdy, and make for a smooth build. Now, if you're wondering where to grab one of these Speed Champion-sized Mould King mini car sets, you've got a few good options. Amazon and Barweir both carry them. I've personally ordered from each site and had solid experiences. Just keep in mind there are a few trade-offs. Amazon usually costs a bit more, but you'll get your set in just a couple of days. Barweir, on the other hand, has fantastic prices, though shipping can take around 2 to 3 weeks, and you'll want to factor in the shipping cost. Just use your best judgment when shopping online. As for entertainment value, the Aston Martin was an enjoyable build. The color scheme looks like it's about to be involved in a high-speed chase. This set uses a few clever connection techniques that make the process surprisingly fun. As usual, there are some one-stud connections here and there. Fortunately, they don't cause any issues. Now, there aren't any moving or functional parts, but that's totally fine. What really stood out to me were the pops of color hidden inside the build. I've always loved that touch. It keeps the experience lively and makes the whole build feel more engaging. As for my overall rating of this Mould King set, I'd give the Aston Martin a 4 out of 5 stars. This is a solid build and a good-looking set. Fellow builder, I hope you enjoyed this Mould King review. And if you've stayed this long, consider subscribing and maybe share this video. Also check out the other videos on Rixburg's main page. Thank you, and until next time, keep building.